Chinese New Year, known as the Lunar New Year, is an important traditional Chinese holiday. Traditionally, the festival was a time to honor deities as well as ancestors, and it has celebrated the Chinese populations such as mainland China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and more. Some of the main traditions during Chinese New Year is the thoroughly clean the house to cleanse away the bad luck and illness in the house and make a room for good luck for the new year. One of the most personal favorite parts of Chinese New Year is receiving red envelopes from my family members. People who will give out red envelopes are really generous and will put a big amount of cash inside. Besides the bonus of retrieving a big quantity of cash inside the red envelope, there's a greater meaning to the red envelope itself. First, I'll talk about the purpose of red envelopes in Chinese and Asian societies. Next, I'll talk about the culture in the Lunar New Year. Finally, I'll discuss who will get a red envelope on special occasions. The purpose of red envelopes in Chinese and Asian societies starts in Chinese New Year. Each year is different depending on the zodiac symbol. Only married couples can hand them out to children and family members that's single. Family members will gather up and have dinner together and drink. Each year, depending on your zodiac, some will have good or bad luck. Usually, when people give out red envelopes to grant them good luck throughout the year, people usually open the red envelope in the end of Chinese New Year, which lasts for about a month. Dinner usually occurred on the day of Chinese New Year and the last day of the month ending of Chinese New Year. Now that I told you guys about the purpose of red envelopes throughout the Asian societies, let me tell you about the culture of Chinese New Year. Culture of Lunar New Year. The important fact about the color red for Lunar New Year. The color red of the envelope symbolizes good luck and is supposed to ward off evil spirits. When someone hands you a red envelope in return with respect, you have to say, 恭喜发财,新年快乐, meaning that you want to wish them a good wealth and a good Chinese New Year. On Lunar New Year, people will want to stay away from the number 4 because it relates to death in Chinese cultures. Money inside the red envelopes can be really important. Usually the money inside the red envelope ends with an even digit according to the Chinese beliefs. When the number is odd with money, it's associated with funeral. The amount of money inside the red envelope ranges from $5 to $100 depending on who is handing it out to you. It cannot be opened from the giver because that's disrespectful. Now that I talked to you about the culture and tradition of Lunar New Year, let me tell you guys about the red envelopes given, who gets a red envelope. Who gets a red envelope on these special occasions? Usually it has to be a special day to that person. Children usually get a red envelope during a birthday. Parents and grandparents hand them out when their son or daughter is getting married. At a Chinese wedding, there's a table at the entrance of the wedding reception where guests give their red envelope to attendants and sign their names on a large scroll. The attendants will immediately open the envelope, count the money inside, and record it on the register next to the guests' names. Significance animals that's important to Chinese New Year. In Chinese culture, the common creatures are dragon and phoenix. Normally, these creatures are printed on the red envelopes because they're considered as God for the Chinese. Usually, the Emperor of China will wear a dragon robe, representing that he's superior. Normally, the Emperor's wife will wear a phoenix robe to represent that she's married to the Emperor. The red envelope represents those creatures because nothing can beat them in Chinese New Year. Dragon and phoenix represents immortality. I have a poster to show you. This is the red envelopes, and it has a dragon with a specific purpose. This is the Emperor of China. You see, he's the Emperor, so all his robe is gold, and it has a dragon. This is a table of the zodiac. Right now, currently, we're in the year 2013, which is the year of the snake. And during Chinese New Year, people in Asia will do dragon performance on the streets to celebrate the New Year's. And also, people will dress up in red to represent the good luck. From Chinese culture, I've told you guys about how the red envelope works in different Asian societies. And also, culture-wise, there's this tradition of how the red envelopes work in the matter of respect way and how it affects Chinese people. Although there is some rules and regulations upon the proper way of giving out red envelopes, people would like to stay away from bad luck, evil spirits. In significance matter, Asian people really enjoy red, especially on lunar holidays.